once again for tuning into Porch Talk. This time we're going to talk about Kenneka Jenkins once again. I don't know if you guys have seen, but the pictures of her have been released. It starts to make me wonder, was the chick that was wandering around in the kitchen even her? Because now they're releasing pictures of this young lady. It's very disturbing. She's disheveled. Her jeans are dirty. Her rear end is halfway out. They've got pictures of her boob, like, blotted out. Kind of makes me think there was a struggle. It was a hassle. Maybe she was attacked. It raises a bunch of questions. But one thing's for sure, it goes against the narrative that we were told. This thing is just so crazy and confusing. I don't know who could have leaked these pictures. But whoever did, it's a good thing because people need to know the truth, and this young woman needs justice. Such a precious young girl for her life to be ended so soon, and it's so unfair. I still believe, me personally, them friends knew something. What's her name? Irene.
Parking lot.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
You remember the girl was screaming in the background. I'm not going to say that Irene was guilty, but it makes me wonder what was really going on.
Right.
What's really going on? I don't think that's crazy. And I think America is saying at this point, what's really going on? We need justice for this girl.
Yeah,
we need answers because it's just so much. It almost makes you think like this is a joke.
Yeah.
That's how much they are spinning this. It almost makes you question just in its entirety what's going on. So what do you guys really think about this?
I agree. I think that you wonder so much as to how something like this could happen and there be absolutely no answers. You just wonder, like, how is this even real? I just honestly, thinking about it, is so very unfortunate. I personally don't understand how the police department just has not even come forward and just has spoken and saying we're doing everything in our power to see what information is out there and find the information. Like, they haven't even come forward and said anything. I mean, that's just crazy in itself for it to be such a high profile kind of case. I don't understand why that hasn't happened. The pictures themselves, they just are so kind of, like you said, it's just a different story from what was said. I just kind of don't understand how that the story even links up to the picture. In the pictures, like you said, she's dirty. It looks like she had to have gotten into some kind of fight against something. She looks like she has bruises over her. It's like it was things under her nails. Face looks swollen. It looks like there must have been some kind of struggle or fight or something. That totally goes against what was initially said. It leaves even more of a mystery to this case. I'm just hoping that if this really did happen, that this family finds justice, that she finds justice. If so, this is a young girl whose life was taken and no one knows the story behind it. No one knows what happened. And I can only imagine being, if that was my little sister or if that was my family member, that is so, you wouldn't be able to sleep at night not knowing how your child or your family member died. I'm just hoping that they finally leads to something is said about this.
Absolutely. I hope Irene or whoever else has something to do with it. Lock their ass up and throw away the motherfucking key. Because all them bitches is dirty. I can imagine, like, my little sister or cousin, or I don't have a little sister, but like Kermit's sister, for example. I love her like she my little sister. I couldn't imagine something like that happening to her, and she was supposed to be with her friends, and her friends like set her up and shit. That shit is like really sad. That really hurts my heart. She's a little girl. She's only 19. Little bony, small little girl, cute. Like, they was just jealous of her, and I want to fight all them bitches. I really do.
And that's another thing. I mean, this was a thing, like you said, Kermisha does things like that all the time. Go to little hotel parties and all of that stuff.
Right, and like you're 19.
And you think like, oh, when she says it, we think like, oh, she's with her other 19-year-old friends. You don't think anything big of it. So for you to think that your child could be in some kind of danger with a situation like that, it is very disheartening. It's very, I don't even know how her mother sleeps. I'm sure she doesn't. Probably doesn't.
But they did say like her mother released the photos, like gave permission to have the photos released.
Well, I mean, because it seems like her mother wants some answers. It seems like she wants the world to know. Guess what? I'm just as lost as everyone else is. I'm sure she did, and I'm hoping she gets those answers.
I hope she does.
I could only know that this is like heartbreaking for a family that had to go through.
But what's up with the guy that was carrying the trash bag? It just seemed like, what was going on with all the commotion? The guy coming in the kitchen, you got a guy dragging a garbage bag. Was she in the bag? Did they pull her out of the freezer?
I know.
Put her in the bag? Who took the pictures of her in the freezer?
Yeah.
If they took pictures of her in the freezer, then why don't we have footage of her going in the freezer?
Right.
I mean, what is it? Just really, I don't understand. I've never seen a case handled like this, and I do understand with social media just really taking its own life form in these last recent years. Even though social media has been popping since I was out of high school, it's really becoming like a source of information and exposing things, and it's really giving us avenues to see what the hell is really going on. But still, with that being said, I haven't seen a case handled like this, and it's just so much confusion.
It is. It really
what is going on?
And a lot of that is because it's not like it's just the police department. Now you have the general public just mixing into it, saying things, and so of course it's going to get confusing when that happens. But at the end of the day, I just think like those pictures in itself, they're confusing because it looks like she was like outside or something. It looks like she, like from her body itself, it looks like that was out, like she was in the trash, outside or something. I mean, that
they know during the hotel. At least I hope not.
Right.
They need to clean up around there.
Exactly. You know, and so that even in the pictures, like she's in different positions. I thought if you're taking crime scene pictures, you can't really touch. You can't really. I mean, you can try to maneuver as much as you can around the body, but you can't really touch the body. Like
so who took these pictures? I want
right at the crime scene that you can't do that. Like you can't. Now when they get to the morgue, you can assess the body, move the body, but at the crime scene, I thought you couldn't do that. So yeah, the pictures are very confusing. I don't know. It just makes the story even more.
Yeah, I want to know who took the picture.
Yeah,
I do want to know that too, and I also want to know. I don't know if you guys. I can say myself. I haven't heard of any arrests. I don't understand. They did the Irene challenge and all of this is going on. And if the girl was yelling in the background, and she was, I'm not saying, and I'm not blaming Irene. I would never do that because I know people don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you get messed up, I don't want to get messed up. Some kind of way, you should have found some way to have some courage. If it wasn't but to step outside a room instead of being on your phone or them turning up the music, whatever that craziness was going on, it just seems like the police department will pull these people in, question them, and someone will get arrested because somebody is withholding evidence. They are not speaking up. And this is a young girl. It could be your daughter. And I'm talking to whoever's watching this video. If you know somebody or know anything, come clean. Speak up because it could be your child. You never know. And trust me, if you bring a child into the world, you want anything. You want the rocks to cry out if they know something. So make sure you speak up. This is a young life that did not have to end because people are cowards. So let's make sure that we're informing our children. Hey, you know, everybody is not your friend. And I said this in a previous video, so make sure you check that one out as well. Everyone is not your friend. People are jealous. They have hate in their hearts. There's all kind of reasons of why you could become a target. People don't like you for the way you look, the color of your skin, the confidence you have, the hair that you have that they don't have, the boyfriend that you have that they want, the money that you have that they don't. Whatever it is, people have their issues, and you become part of their issue, and you become a target. And I don't know what happened with this girl, but it didn't happen like that. I mean, Jesus Christ, the whole country has seen the crack of this girl's behind. They have seen her disheveled, exposed, and it's so unfair.
It is.
And somebody's out there know what's going on, and they're not
we still have no answer.
And to the young men or the staff members that did it, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I hope the Grim Reaper comes and gets your motherfucking ass in the middle of the night and take you to the depths of hell because you're a no good son of a bitch. Just like the president said he want to use son of a bitch. That's the new term of this year. You are a motherfucking coward and a son of a bitch for doing that to that young woman. And if I knew who you was, I come myself and hunt your ass because you ain't no good and you ain't shit. And I almost want to say your mama ain't shit, but it ain't her fault. I almost went there. But I'm gonna bring your mama.
You be wanting to go there. Your mama ain't shit.
But your mama birthed a son of a bitch, and God bless her for being embarrassed by your sorry stinking ass.
And let me say that this is honey. And let me say that this is frustrating. Honey, don't start. Honey, let me say that this is frustrating. It's disheartening to know that this murder, while it's being played out on social media in so many different funny ways and all of this stuff, this family, this girl has no justice. This family has no answers. This girl's mother is probably can't eat, can't sleep. I would never want to imagine the torment of someone's mind that could cause, of a parent's mind. I just hope that justice is found for this, that this case is actually taken seriously. So many black children and black people, their cases, their murders go cold. It just goes unnoticed, and that's a huge problem in this country. We have to do better. I'm definitely hoping that justice is sought for this young girl. Yeah.
If you know anything, please speak up. That's all we ask.
Absolutely.
May this young woman rest in heaven. May her family find peace. My condolences to the family. I can't even imagine. I won't even lie and say that I can, because I can't. Much love, positive energy, and peace to you and to those affected by it. Thanks again for tuning in to this segment of Porch Talk, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Make sure you choose Rocky Road Productions LLC Porch Talk to feed your entertainment needs. And you can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you like this video and share it with all your family and friends. Tag somebody in it, why don't you? And don't forget to comment down below and let us know how you feel. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe. That's right. You'll catch us every week. Looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.